So in this video, I'm going to talk about the type of assets you should be looking for if you're a company that's looking to grow. I'm assuming you're a B2B company selling software products or services for more than 10 grand of annual contribution per client. And what you're looking to do is to grow your company to a new height. So in this video, I'm going to cover the type of documents, assets, sales enablements that you should be planning for to be able to market effectively, prospect, and scale your company through B2B outbound sales. The first document that's absolutely necessary is the ideal customer persona document. You should have a document that lays out not what their favorite dinner is or what is a typical day in their life or whatever fake name or picture you came up with. That's all nice, but a real ICP has actionable data that you can use in your outreach, in your sales pitch, in your proposal. That's going to be useful for the people you're talking to. You need to plan for a few things. You need to plan for multiple stakeholders. You need to plan about who is the executive sponsor approving the deals and signing the contracts, who is the budget holder whose money come from, and who is the champion, who is usually the one who owns the pain that your solution, service, or product solves, and that you need to talk to in order to make the deal happen. So that's one of the documents that's necessary. What it should as well include is any kind of pain points, KPIs, or objectives they would have that your solution affects, so that you can prioritize for the most urgent and important problems with quantifiable metrics about what it is solved. And that will enable you to have a really good messaging toward that ICP. The second piece of assets that you need to have is the cold calling script. Sometime in my career, I met people who said, I don't want to hear about a script because then you're going to sound like you are selling mobile plans B2C, calling people during dinner, disturbing them, and sounding all robotic. Hi, my name is Alex. The reason why I'm calling you is, yeah, that's the best way to get in front of the phone in B2B sales. The script is your best friend because you need to learn by heart the messaging. You need to make sure that you get the key elements across. And you also need to make sure your whole organization is aligned toward that messaging to have predictability, repeatability, so that you can duplicate and scale what is working. So it's very important that you document it in a script. It can serve as a safety net for your people so that they can have it on their desk and make sure they get all the elements in, all the questions in to drive the results. Then you have the objection handling manual. That manual is made for people to know all the classic objections, whether it's sales objections, send me an email, I'm in a meeting, talk to you later, or industry-specific or persona-specific objections or false beliefs that they may meet and that they need to be equipped for with a response, because deals, they can make or break on these objections. And if they're not ready to handle these conversations, you're going to lose a lot. So document these objections, document the best answer to them. As an added bonus, if you want to reach out to me, we've got a platform that have reps train on AI instead of training on clients and wasting valuable opportunities, answering the right objections with wrong answers. The next one is cold email templates. We provide a set of templates for cold emails as well as follow-up emails for after call packages. These templates are based on high-performing outreach emails that generated interest in set meetings. So what I mean is that a lot of people would come up with ChatGPT basically emails, and the same for scripts, by the way. I forgot to mention the famous ChatGPT cold calling script. For the cold email template, you need an original cold email template for the initial outreach, which is problem focused, not solution focused. I'll get back to that on another video. You also need after call follow-up packages so that your reps don't have to think too much about some of the key information that need to be transmitted, but can still personalize a lot of it so that it's relevant to the prospect and doesn't feel like just a canned generous emails that just don't work anymore. The next one is the product information. There's way too much emphasis put on this by sales reps, but you do need a certain level of product information being documented, especially around how the product, solution, or service uniquely solves the pain points of the ICP. This is one of the key information that you absolutely need to nail down and provide. So this big selling point will enable you to be efficient with clients. The next one is case studies and testimonials. Case studies are a powerful form of sales enablement. Actually, is one of the best because they're real world proof that your product is a success. And you're presenting the story of hopefully a lookalike client who had success with you. It's a proof that your solution is working. It's going to drastically accelerate trust beyond anything you can say because it's in writing, so it must be true. That's a key piece of asset that I'd be looking for. And what we love to do and what you should be doing is you should look into these case studies that you have per vertical and look at how you can maximize it, how you can distribute it to other people in these verticals that might have the same need for that transformation. The next one is the product brochure. Very important to have a product brochure. It serves multiple purposes, but it's usually used as a follow-up package after a cold call or first meeting. This is what brochures are not. They're not a magic, super convincing part of sales enablement. But a lot of people, for example, when you call, they're going to be like, yeah, sure, send me an email, send me some information, send me a brochure. If you don't provide that, there's a sense of that milestone hasn't been reached. So the next time you call, they might tell your team, you haven't sent me the brochure. Please send me the brochure. I won't say no one's gonna read it, but it gives you a good excuse to then call back. And then you're like, okay, have you looked at the brochure? They're like, no. I'm like, great. I actually knew you wouldn't look at it before I called you. What I would like to offer is that we book a meeting for next week, end of the week, so you have plenty of time to review the brochure and the information. If you don't like what you're reading, which you shouldn't because we just qualified that you have that pain point. But if you don't like it, we can always cancel the meeting. Would 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. work for you? That's something they can use, but if they don't have brochure, if they haven't sent it, it's stuck in loop. So just have something to send. Recorded calls, successful cold call recording are invaluable for new hires. If no such recording exists, expect a slower ramp-up process, expect that they're going to have to reinvent the wheel. You're also losing a lot of insights into what the market is saying right now, not 3 months ago, not 6 months ago, but right now, what are they saying? What are the objections? It's super important that you are clear on what people are saying in your niche so that you can stay relevant. And recorded cold calls enable to train the next people, the next salespeople. We actually leverage it ourselves back to the platform we use powered by AI. We extract recorded calls when we could record by law and stuff, Europe, blah, 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 blah. When we can do that, we extract it, we put it in the platform, then we have people run drills on the objection or question and how it was answered by the rep, and they copy the exact tonality and technique of a sales rep on that phone call, right? And so it's like a duplicating model. It's like helping the rep kind of adopt the good techniques by practicing them, but not on your good prospects. The next one is a market research document. A lot of it is basically a document, unique selling points. Have a document that clearly outlines how you are uniquely positioned to help clients, what are your unique selling points of your software, service, or product, especially in comparison to competitors. So unique selling point, they should be unique to your company. They should be a competitive advantage that help basically yourself and your sales team gain deals or gain meetings where the competition cannot. So who should be involved in all of this? In my opinion, marketing can be involved, but it should really come from the front line. It should come from you as the founder, CEO, or sales director. It should come from the sales reps. You should bring all of this intel, all of this information to marketing, and marketing should be going through it, understanding it, and putting it into assets that can be used to inform content, sales enablement, lead generation strategies from other channels, and kind of speed up these channels as well. So it's not just doing all of this to prepare to scale the outbound sales or to scale the internal sales team. It's also informing the entire strategy of your company by developing core assets that are going to play a vital role into your conversion ratios. So the way we do it at Profitable when we work with a client is we take all of this information and turn it into what we call a go-to-market document. The purpose and intention we have for it is to run outbound sales play on cold contacts, convert them into warm leads, into qualified opportunities, and driving business in a profitable way so that you can reinvest into the entire machine to get a profitable growth in the next few years, right? That's really what we do. We create that one document, which is the most, like by far valuable piece of deliverable that we give clients way beyond the results is that repeatable process that we document on that one pager. So every element I talked about during this video would basically be lined up on that one page in a very logical order. so that you can align the entire organization around that document. Some people are like, oh, it's too long. Sure, it's long, but it has all the vital elements that you need your sales team aligned with, that you need your marketing aligned with. And it's all in silos. There's documents everywhere. It's a mess. Just getting it all there in a very logical way, that's your go-to market, and that's what you should execute. And you can even document failed experiments so you don't do them again, and you can also document successful experiments so that you can double down on those and scale faster. So that's it for me. If you're interested in getting our template, find my LinkedIn, find my name, find Profitable, reach out, whether through the website, through LinkedIn, get back to me so that I can fetch it for you, and or reach out at info@profitable.com. If you like this video, you're gonna like the other videos where I go more into details about B2B outbound sales, having an average ticket size of over 10 grand, who might want to accelerate growth through outbound sales in a profitable way, not just burning money to get clients, but make money on the acquisition. So that's what I do. That's what we solve at Profitable. So that interests you, just look at the links in the description. There is multiple ways to engage with us, and all of them are no strings attached. So just look at it, and if you're not ready yet, to just check the other videos we have. We have a lot of topics that are going to be of interest to you if you're a sales director, head of sales, CEO, founder of a company that does B2B sales or wants to do B2B sales. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like and comment if you like this video, and subscribe to not miss the next one.